For the training part, I present here the new version of the initial training that we have implemented this year. This is a complete overhaul of in-store team training, so that's better suited to current needs and leads employees on the path to success. Indeed, you all encounter recruitment difficulties, and the training of your new employees is sometimes difficult to organize. This is why our Sankesek training team worked during the year 2020 on a readjustment of the initial training, so the later is better suited to current needs and meets your expectations. We have therefore built a process that takes into account the requirements that you may have. And we thought about ensuring that the initial training meets the following 3 criteria. First of all, it must be effective. Employees have therefore to progress logically, and the training sequences need to follow an acceptable duration. Then, it needs to adapt to the different situations encountered. For example, you don't meet the same needs depending on the size of the stores, the experience of the employees, and the missions you may entrust to them. And finally, the training has to be the result of the common sense while keeping the required level of Sankesek. The new version of the initial training course retains the basics which work at Sankesek and which are the secrets of our know-how. However, we have been able to readjust, and here is what changes. The training schedules, as organized before, was sometimes restrictive in terms of duration. As a result, the new version offers the possibility of personalized training adapted to each employee. Initial training is now divided into different blocks. Thus, recruited employees are trained on the block selected according to defined needs or according to the emergency of the moment. So, there is no definite order in learning the different blocks. Employees are trained according to the needs for which they were recruited, whether for an open-ended position or for a short period. This therefore allows the employees to progress in stages, going from the basic skill level to reaching that of mastery level. This new version of the initial training therefore offers big advantages. First of all, that of providing training adapted to the needs of each employee. Then, that of better distributing his training time. That also of training at the basic level in the event of urgent recruitment, then of completing the training up to the master's level during the slackest periods. New training books and support have been created. They are set up in store and are of great help to recruited employees because they can consult them whenever necessary and can thus improve quickly and efficiently. Finally, new assessments have been created and adapt perfectly to the different training blocks. You can see here the different learning blocks with all the topics covered during the training. Block 1, reception. It is in this block that subjects relating to reception are discussed. First of all, a technical part around the knowledge of fibers, which allows to have a good basis to then progress quickly towards the know-how towards the customer. Block 2, quality. This is an essential element. The employee trained in the quality unit works on all the quality criteria that will allow your customers to be satisfied. Block 3, ironing, works all methodologies for ironing clothes, linens, laundry, and laundry by kilo. Thus, the training employee will be able to obtain the quality accepted by customers and a guarantee of quality for the Sankesek brand. The block machines and equipments allows you to learn everything about the latest technologies used by our brand Sankesek. The KWL machine, the KWL sprayer machine, the Aqua machine last version 4, and to work on maintenance so that the equipment lasts over time. With Block 5, 5net, employees learn to master the cash register software as well as all the procedures related to cash control. With Block 6, stain removal, employees become experts in stain removal regardless of the technologies used. You can therefore see that by following the various training blocks, your employees will acquire all the skills that will make them experts in the field of dry cleanings. Here is an overview of the different training supports. On the left, these are training kits or supports that cover the essential points and that each employee can consult at any time when they feel the need. Top right, sheets that are given to each employee at the end of each training block. These are the essential points to remember. So when the employees find themselves alone when they come back to the stores, they can consult them whenever it's necessary. Then finally, at the bottom right, an evaluation sheet that allows you to see the evolution of the employee from the basic level to that of mastery level. I therefore presented you the new organization of initial training. If you want that your employees improve quickly and efficiently, don't hesitate to contact us for more information. We will then send you the detailed program of the new initial training as well as the corresponding supports. For this, please contact Raquel Fontena or Sabine Lenoy.